and welcome to the third bonus episode of Fictional Conflict. I'm your host, Titan the Skeleton, and if you have missed the two bonus episodes that I made in the past, go check in the links in the description for the two bonus episodes, Sans vs. Mama Tattletale, and Sans and Bendy Fusion versus Mama Tattletale. And today we have a fight between SML's Jeffy and SMG4 Fishy Boopkins. Now this video fight was requested by Karen King. Sorry I couldn't pronounce that. I can't pronounce the name. So sorry if I messed up your name, because I can't really pronounce the first part. For the person who Karen King. However I pronounce it, is how I pronounce it. Alright, so Karen King requested this fight. So yeah, SML Jeffy versus SMG4 Fishy Boopkins. Now, since this is a bonus episode, I usually don't review the research that I mostly do for each fight, which is not really that much. But since Fishy Boopkins doesn't really have that much information, I'll do a preview on what Fishy Boopkins can do. But if you want to see a full review of Jeffy, go check out my first Fictional Conflict episode, Jeffy vs. Elmo. Just a warning, it's not the real Elmo, it's just the character that my friend created that believes that he's the real Elmo. But yeah, we're gonna do a quick review on Fishy Boopkins. And with that being said, let's introduce Fictional Conflict's third bonus fighter. Alright, now let's get on to Fishy Boopkins, or simply known as Boopkins. Now, Fishy Boopkins is one of the main characters of the SMG4 channel, and is one of the parody characters of the real game characters of Spike, which is, Fishy Boopkins is pretty much Spike, but more retarded and changed his name. But yeah, that's pretty much all you need to know. Oh yeah, he also lives alone. He has a bunch of inappropriate pillows, which I'm not even gonna say what they are. And he's also one of the friends of Bob. And that's pretty much all you need to know about Fishy Boopkins' personal info. But right now, let's get into what he can do. Now, let's start off with some of his abilities. Like Spike, the real-life Spike in the Mario games, Fishy Boopkins can spew out spike balls from his mouth, which can do a lot of damage if been hit. This will most likely happen when he eats too much rocks. But whoever said he can't do it without eating too much rocks. And also, his horrible singing is so horrible it could make anyone deaf, and one time even exploded the whole world, Earth. Well, not really. It just destroyed probably every world. It just didn't explode the whole world. And also, oh yeah, and one of the episodes, which is a superhero episode, I forgot what it's called, he has a sonic scream, which I think that's what it's called, which can also make people deaf, but it's really powerful. It's pretty powerful. And also, we'll get to, and Fishy Boopkins actually has one strong ability, but let's take away from that real quick, and let's discuss real quick on Fishy Boopkins' durability. I can't really find any durability feats of Fishy Boopkins. The only durability feat that I can find is that one time he's been run over by billions of police cars, and he somehow still survived. It's not really confirmed if he died in the episode, which is Mario Mythbusters, or Mario Busters, but he has somehow survived it. And yeah, that's pretty much all the durability feats I got. Oh yeah, and let's talk about intelligence. He's not really that smart, and he has went to school a few times, but he's not really that smart. Not to mention that he is it's not really confirmed how old he is. In some episodes, he says he's an old man, but in one video he says he is a child. So it's really hard to tell how old his Fishy Boopkins really is. But yeah, you know what? Anyways, yeah, let's get into Fishy Boopkins' most strongest abilities, which is dad summoning, where he can summon his dad to help him in fights. Now, this would considered as outside help, as because he summons his dad to help him, and this is just a one-on-one fight. But as when I was researching researching Fishy Boopkins, it sounded like a ability, dad summoning. Yeah, that sounds like an ability. So outside help or not, it's an ability. It's my show, my rules. So it's gonna be an ability. So yeah, and Fishy Boopkins' dad is really tall. It resembles the body of Octodad, which is a octopus dad, with a weird mask of some sort. And his dad is, Fishy Boopkins' dad is really strong. His dad was able to uh, destroy an entire ship with one slap. Now I don't like to measure or math out how strong the hit was, but it was so powerful it made the ship explode. And also, Fishy Boopkins' dad, slap is so hard it made his dad made a punching bag fly over more than 100 meters and made a meter count literally combust in flames. So that's how strong his dad really is. Again, it could consider as outside help, but to me it sounds like an ability that Fishy Boopkins had because it's dad summoning. But yeah, now there's a few flaws with Fishy Boopkins. As I said earlier, he is not that smart, and also he is a kind person. He would not hurt anyone unless his friends are in danger. And also, Fishy Boopkins, again, he's not confirmed to be. It's really hard to tell if he's a kid or adult. But if he was a kid, then it'll make him. It'll be hard for him for him to be a experienced adult. And also, yeah, that's pretty much all I can think of Fishy Boopkins' weaknesses. He's not really that bright. He is a nice guy and wouldn't fight unless it's necessary. And it's unclear if he's a child, and if he was, then he'll have a lot of problems with someone that is older than him. Overall, Fishy Boopkins is a impressive frog-like creature. He survived being run over by millions of cop cars, and has the ability to summon his dad to help him. Although he is young. Oh yeah, and he's kinda weak. Alright, let's get ready for the fight. This battle will take place at a beach, and there will be no prep time. Let the battle begin.
NANI?! Fight! KO!
And the winner is Fishy Boopkins. Now, before I explain why, I want to say thank you for the person who suggested this fight, Karen Keene. If you want to see some of the stuff that he uploads on his channel, go to the links in the description below. Now, let me explain why I think Fishy Boopkins would win in the fight between Jeffy. Now, explaining why Fishy Boopkins would win at this point is gonna be, I don't know how to start it. So I think I'm just gonna start with durability. Now, Jeffy, as weak as he looks, he actually has shown some durability feats. He has survived beatings from Mario and his real mother, Nancy, which is technically not really good. Enough durability. Well, kind of. But he has survived more punishment than that. He has survived, falling off a balcony by being tied up to Shrek's leg. Has survived being pushed off a plane, which is unknown how high it is. And also, he has survived, being dragged around on the road by Woody's truck. And for Fishy Boopkins, the only durability feat I've found for him is that he's survived being run over by a bunch of police cars. Now, figuring out who deserves this feat is quite hard, so I'm just gonna give a tie for durability. But if I want to be nice, I think since Jeffy survived more punishment than Fishy Boopkins, probably, I'll give the durability feat to Jeffy from now on. Now, for intelligence, both are not really that smart. Jeffy refuses to go to school so he doesn't get more smarter, and Fishy Boopkins, well, he kind of acts like a retard sometimes. And that's the only thing I could think of that these two have in common, other than being scared easily. And the only thing that I can think of that Fishy Boopkins and Jeffy have nothing in common is Jeffy is the bossy type, where Fishy Boopkins is the type where he can get bossed around easily. Fishy Boopkins is nice, where Jeffy can easily get angry. Fishy Boopkins can't fight unless it's necessary, and Jeffy just fights when he wants to. And that's pretty much it. Anyway, we're getting off track. Let's go on to experience. Now experience, this will be quite tough. Jeffy is 14, which I believe that's his age now. And Fishy Boopkins is not confirmed to be a kid or adult. Sure, he has it sounds like he'd been announcing that he was an adult in some videos, but in one video he said he was a child. So it's unknown how old he really is. Now, and that's pretty much it for experience. Now, I don't know who to give this edge to, but if Fishy Boopkins was an adult, I'll give him the edge for that. But if he was a kid, which would probably be most likely of the age of 6 or 5, I would give the edge to Jeffy since he's 14, which I don't actually know what experience is. I don't know. I don't know what it is. I don't even know what I'm talking about anymore. But anyways, now let's get into Arsenal, powers and abilities in Arsenal, kind of. Now this part will be very easy. The only thing I know that Jeffy mostly uses in fights is a baseball bat. And that's pretty much it. He doesn't have really that much weapons on his side. And he doesn't not really know how to use most weapons if he does have his hands on them, kind of. And also, so yeah, Jeffy only has a baseball bat. And he doesn't really have powers and abilities. Yeah. So, sorry. Now, I think this powers and abilities and Arsenal edge goes to Fishy Boopkins, because, well, he has a sonic scream which can possibly make Jeffy deaf, probably giving Fishy Boopkins a advantage of yeah. He also has a terrible singing, which could help can help Fishy Boopkins to destroy the world and Jeffy, which would be a bad idea, because it could destroy Fishy Boopkins too, as well. But when Fishy Boopkins did destroy the planet with his horrible singing, he actually didn't die. But pretty much everyone, I think, died from his horrible singing because of the world exploding. And he also has spike balls, which he can throw up on Jeffy to give him damage, or just throw them up and throw them to his opponents. Now the main ability and power or ability that Fishy Boopkin has that actually gave him the win is dad summoning. He had his dad summon to instantly kill Jeffy with one smash, slam, whatever. And now again, this could consider as outside help, but Dad, when I researched that, it said dad summoning, which would sound like an ability. So again, if you think it's outside help, then don't even bother complaining. So yeah, and Fishy Boopkin's dad, again, he is super OP. He destroyed a whole ship, and he hit a punching bag more than 100 meters and made a meter count combust in flames. Now I counted it, and I got to 5 seconds. So he was able to make a meter count combust in flames in over 5 seconds. I was probably counting fast, but who cares? So yeah, due to Fishy Boopkins having more powers and abilities, and having his dad on his side, and the help with his dad makes turned Jeffy into a pancake, making the winner of this battle Fishy Boopkins. Now, if you want to see a 2-on-2 rematch between Jeffy and Bowser Jr. versus Fishy Boopkins and Bob, and Fishy Boopkins wouldn't have the help of his dad in the rematch, all you gotta do is comment down below the word Fishy. And if I see at least 3 Fishy comments, there will be a 2-on-2 rematch in development. Also, make sure to comment down below your own ideas for a future fictional conflict episode or a bonus episode, as they may become a future episode. And stay tuned, as I'm going to show you the thumbnail of the next fighters, which you should already know, but if you don't know, I'll show you who they are anyways. And also, the animation I was working for this fight had to be delayed to make this fight. This fight didn't slow down the production of the fight. I just wanted to get this done real quick because it was a good idea. But anyways, here are the full real fighters of fictional conflict.